facilitated an opportunity for students to voice their own opinion to really the key decision makers at the university. These are the types of meetings and the types of conversations that the students elect us to have on their behalf. And so this was an opportunity for us to really let them speak for themselves. So from that standpoint, I thought it was a very successful event.
I feel like we got some of the answers we were looking for, but because the budget hasn't even been set, we didn't get the real hard numbers that we came for. So
I feel like some important issues were addressed, but there are a lot of things I feel like they could have spent a little more time going onto rather than referring us to work through the dean.
I had a question on it. Other people had questions about their specific buildings. So yes, it was addressed a lot. It wasn't always the answer I liked to hear, but I appreciated having the administrator's input.
I really liked the forum. I thought it was helpful. I thought they were very transparent with everything that they said. And I think that they learned a lot from the students, things that students are interested in learning. They are going to, I just talked to Frances Cordova myself, and she said that she's really interested in putting their capital plan on the website. A lot of students really don't know the exact future of the university, what's going to be happening with buildings, what's moving, what's coming up, what's being torn down. And with the new, adding that to the website, I think will really help the students see what's going to be happening.
Well, I should say like I'm really satisfied with the answers because President told me that actually we can do that, like we raise funds for the Chinese students and put that as certified scholarships from Purdue. That's really good. Yeah, and we just need to work on that and see how far we can go.
A lot of the questions were more department or major specific, and so it did not surprise me that often they weren't in a place to have that information readily available. If I would have been able to foresee those as questions, I'm sure they would have loved to have speak on it. I know that, but they prepared most of their material for tonight for more budget, tuition, funding related questions, and so I think that's what they were able to speak best on.
For what they could do tonight, it was based on the budget and a broader issue, so just the amount of coverage that there was, I'm happy.
Anytime administration comes out and wants to hear what you have to say, I think it's a good sign. It would just have been nice to get some more solid answers, I think.
And I understand that, I mean, Purdue, the spectrum of the issues that the administration has to deal with is quite varied, and so some of the questions were quite specific, and I understand where the scope of what was going on tonight was not able to address some of the issues. But I think that I was very grateful that they took the time to do this. I mean, it was only slated for an hour, and they were in there for 2 hours, and they're still in there.
I think when they were asked questions that were I guess of the right caliber, or I guess with the right scope, I thought that they did a great job of really candidly answering the questions with the information that was given.
I really enjoyed the transparency. I like to know where my money's going, and the future of the university is really important to me.